Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Right on Target. I'm Norman Wright Jr. Today I want to talk to you about your marketing program, and I'd like to recommend 5 things that you should consider that you can do right now today to impact your marketing. You know, the way the economy is right now, it's coming down hard on all businesses, and it's not going to change anytime soon unless we as business owners and business leaders change it. How do we do that? Well, you have all these companies out there who have pulled in their marketing dollars, pulled in their sales team, pulled the reins in, not allowing them to have face-to-face visits or make them do more phone calls and emails. Well, hey, if they're doing that, what do? We step up our energies. We make it white hot. We turn up the heat. So there's 5 things I'd like you to consider to start turning the tides here. Number 1 is go narrow and deep. Find out what you're really, really good at, or who you do an excellent job of servicing, and focus your energies there. That becomes your low-hanging fruit, okay? So, I don't know, it might be a geographical region that you want to dominate. It might be capabilities or product offering that you have that you just really excel at, or it might be understanding a certain market segment. Whatever it is, go narrow and deep on that issue. And then position yourself as the expert. Be relentless. Have your sales team focusing on that particular niche. Your marketing efforts, shape your message to focus on that niche and hit it hard, hit it consistently. Number 2 is study. Read about your market, the niche you're going after, right? Understand everything there is to know about it. Try to become the experts. And not only become the experts, but be known as the experts, okay? And there's a difference. Customers and prospects, your marketplace, have to understand that you are the expert on what you're doing. So you have to tell them, right? So, and I see this all the time. You know, companies come to me and they want to know, how they can increase their business and increase their marketing efforts and their sales and their branding and everything. But when you ask them about their target audience, they give you very little information to go on. I mean, they say, well, that's your job. You should know about it. Well, that's not true. As an advertising and marketing guy, I'm not the one that needs to know about it as much as the customer should. My customer. You guys need to know more about your audience than anybody. And the more you know about your audience, the better you can service them. And you're going to get more business. Okay, number 3 is content creation. Shape your message, tailor your message to that specific narrow and deep hot button that you're going after. And then create a ton of content and inundate them with content. Videos, video blogs, podcasts, white papers, brochures, direct mailers, whatever. Get it into their hands consistently. Not just once a month, not just once or twice a year, daily. What can you do daily to position yourselves as the expert in that specific niche? Or as the experts related to specific capability or product, okay? All right, next up is expand your reach. Leverage social media. I mean, you hear this all the time now, and I don't know how many of you have actually engaged in it, but I tell you what, if you're not, you're missing the boat big time. You're losing out on increasing your digital footprint. A lot of the social media networks out there are now searchable. LinkedIn, type your name into, if you're in LinkedIn, type your name into Google search, and you're coming up on the first page from your LinkedIn account. Google, with Google Plus, the content over there is now becoming searchable. So if you're not using these tools, you're missing the boat. You're falling way behind. Engage in social media and expand your reach. And expand your reach in your narrow and deep segment that you're focusing on. And going back to LinkedIn real quick, those discussion groups that are on LinkedIn, your sales team and your marketing team should engage in discussions every day. People in your industry or your market is talking right now as we speak, and nobody from your company is involved in those discussions. How sad is that? It's sitting there online, ready for you to get engaged with. Okay, so expand that reach. And lastly, become newsworthy. Write white papers and submit them. Write news articles and submit them to all the publications and all the news sources. Another thing, talk to the associations. Get involved with them. Say, what can we do to help provide better content for the audience? write articles, write guest blog posts for them. All it's doing is making you positioned as an expert in your industry, right? At zero cost to you other than time, and you're reaching the market you want to reach anyways. It's a no-brainer. So it helps you to position yourself as an expert. So anyways, in summary here, again, go narrow and deep, read all about your industry and your market and really get a grasp of your target audience. Create a ton of content with a very specific message that is tailored to the narrow and deep segment you're going after. Expand your reach, leveraging social marketing as a key component, and then become newsworthy. Now, these aren't all the things you should be doing, but this is a good start to kick up the heat, to turn up that heat, to get out there and get exposure. You gotta get over obscurity. Right now, obscurity is becoming your biggest enemy. So anyways, that's the things I suggest in this episode of Right on Target. I hope it was of value to you. Keep the comments coming, keep the questions coming. I love answering them, and feel free to reach out to me on all the social networks, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, YouTube, live stream, you name it, I'm out there. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.